Hi guys, I am actually trying on one of my Dia & Co. Things that they sent me, this shirt. That's why if you see, there's still tags on it. But yeah, I just wanted to wear this for this video because it's kind of really cute. Kind of doesn't fit me, so I'm going to have to return it, but I'm going to show it off. One more thing, I'm not wearing any makeup at all, so I kind of want to be like 10 miles away from the camera. But, I did decide to collab with my friend Velma, and I haven't shot this video, and she told me about this like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I feel so terrible. That's kind of why I kind of don't like to say yes to collabs. Not so much that I don't want to, but it's because I'm so bad at keeping track of like recording. But I absolutely love Velma. You guys should definitely check her out. Definitely subscribe. She's like the most amazing person ever. I met her in real life, so it's not like just an online thing. When we went to LA together, she's amazing. I love her. Love her twin sister. She's great. So definitely check out Velma. Just a touch of blush. If you're from our channel, welcome. Thank you for coming to my channel. And I'm normally do wear makeup, but like today there's rain outside. I just had my maintenance guy here because there was some leaking and it's just a mess, and I'm gonna go to sleep probably after this because I work today. So I just didn't feel like wearing a whole lot of makeup just to take it off. I hope you guys are okay with that. I know for a fact I'm gonna regret it because the last video I made of this has like over 10,000 views for sure. Since I'm like 26 and never been kissed. I did one earlier this year, maybe a month back, and yeah, a lot of people watched that video, a lot. Luckily I look great and I had makeup, so I'm gonna regret shooting this video without makeup. So don't be too hard on me for not wearing makeup. Actually, I'm okay with myself not wearing makeup. I just feel like other people judge too easily, and of course I feel like I'm gonna find somebody in the comments being like, "That's why you haven't been kissed, because you're ugly as." But and I mentioned that I had other stories, and some of you expressed that you would want to hear that. So like I said, my friend, she wanted to collab with me, and I just told her I was thinking about doing this video, a part 2 of it, and she's gonna also do a kissing, like story time and stuff like that, so it correlates. So definitely, after checking out this video, if you haven't checked out hers, go to her channel. So the first story, I'm just gonna make it's like a really quick story. This time that this guy really tried to kiss me at a bar. I went back home. I had been in college here in Austin and went back home, and I went to a bar with my friend. Now let me set this up for you guys, because I to this day I don't know how this guy had the courage to come up to me, because I think it's very nerve-wracking for a guy to come up and approach a girl with like surrounding a group of friends, like girlfriends. Like, I know that's very intimidating. This guy approached me surrounded by guy friends of mine, and I was like, how did he have the balls to do that? So I'm in the bar with my best friend in the whole entire world. I always talk about her. Her name's Monica. She's amazing. I freaking love her. I might put a picture on here because I always talk about her, and I feel like you guys don't know what she looks like. But my friend Monica, so it was me, my friend Monica, her boyfriend at the time, now they're married, but her boyfriend at the time, her brother, which is my roommate now. Then there was three or four other guy friends that were there with us. Like, we were all huddled in a literal circle. It was like me, like girl, my friend Monica, guy, all the way around. Like, it was a full-on circle, and we were like talking and stuff like that. So that's the scenario, and like, it's bar. It's just like a tiny bar. Like, literally you could just have space to like move in between the bars and the tables and stuff. Like, there was not really any dancing. It was a bar. This guy approached me. Like, to this day, I'm like, do I really have like single written around my forehead? Like, how did he just come up to me and not assume one of these guys was like my boyfriend? You know what I mean? Like, that's weird to me. Like, my friend was there and she had a boyfriend. Like, one of the guys was her boyfriend. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's so weird. Anyways, so he comes up to me and approaches me. He's like, "Hey, I know you." Like, okay. Back where I live, literally like 99% of the people from where I'm from in Texas is Hispanic people. Like, a lot of people are Hispanic. Like, these are Mexicans, whatever you want to like call it. And this guy wasn't. He was a white guy. And so him saying that he knew me, and I just come from Austin, and it's definitely more diverse and stuff. I was kind of like, you know, do I know this guy? Like, I met a lot of people in Austin when I was here in college. So I was like, do I know him? Like, what? Like, I kind of second guessed it, but I knew I didn't. Like, come on, like, what are the odds? He's like, yeah, I know you. And then my friend, even though at the time I was literally telling her I'm not looking for anyone, especially like back home, because I was expecting to come back to Austin, so I was not like looking for guys like whatsoever. She listens, and she, instead of helping me out, she helps him out, and she's like, oh, maybe y'all know each other, and I was like telling him a story, like, oh, I think I might have asked him where he's from, and I forgot what he said, maybe San Antonio or Dallas, I don't know. And I was like, no. And then my friend was like, oh, no, she's from Austin. He's like, maybe that's where I know you. Da, 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 da. So I was just like, oh, this is this guy's trick or whatever. And like at the same time, I look around the circle and like all like the guys are like, who the fuck is this guy? Like kind of thing, you know? And I remember I locked eyes with my roommate now, and he like kind of looked at me like, the heck? Like, you know? They just kept talking amongst themselves. And my friend wasn't helping me, so of course, I think he asked me if he could kiss me. I don't remember that much, but I want to say he did ask me. And I'm like, no. And I was like, that's weird. And then and he's like, no, but I really know you. I know you. I know I've seen you. And I'm like, I don't really remember you, to be honest. I just don't. And he's like, come on, you have to remember me. And I was like, what's your name? And I think he told me his name. I don't remember anymore. It was one night at a bar, whatever. And my friend, again helping him, she's like, oh, remind her, maybe she'll remember you, just remind her, like initiating like for him to kiss me. And he literally tried, and I was just like, no, what the heck, not gonna happen. And my friend was pushing me, literally pushing me, like not just figuratively, like, you know, telling him, but literally pushing me. And I'm like later I'm like, you freaking suck. And she's like, you just need to get over it and just kiss a guy. And like, like, she's amazing. I swear. It's just like, sometimes I'm like, girl, no. Like, no. Like, I don't know this guy. He could have any disease. And no, I'm not going to kiss a random guy at the bar. And so I just kept shutting him down. And then he finally left. I think I saw him kissing some other girls. I think maybe he had like one of those things, like he just wanted to kiss somebody. Like, I don't know. I think that was just like a line that he's like, I know you, let's make out. But no, that's not gonna work. So the next story, it's a cutesy story. And okay, not really cute, because like this guy was like terrible at the same time as he was great to me. This happened in middle school, and he was a jock. Not really that much of a jock, but definitely like he was like the class clown type of guy, and he was in football, so I guess you could say jock. And we sat together in science, and we had like a bunch of classes together, because like in 8th grade, yeah, I think it was 8th grade, we like had like the same classes kind of together in a way. But in this particular class, we sat next to each other, and to this day, I want to say he liked me. Like, he secretly liked me, but he was one of those type of guys, since it was 8th grade, like, no guy wants to go out with a chubby girl. Like, he was chubby too, though. I'm not even, like, he was really cute. Like, and if he didn't treat me like in the bad ways, like in front of his friends, I would have like maybe liked him. But in front of his friends, he put up a front like, oh, like look at this chubby girl kind of thing. And like, you know, and secretly I feel like he liked me. He did a bunch of things like throughout, especially that year, to show me that he liked me. I just thought he was just like, I don't know, like weird, and like he was like making fun of me, like kind of like, you know, flirting, but like he obviously didn't like me because I was like chubby. Like that went on in my head, but now looking back on it, I'll just give you guys examples. So I sat with him in science. One of his friends was also in the class. His friend's name was Perfect, like in Spanish. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, so he sat next to me, and then his friend sat like across from us, or like something behind us, but whatever. We had assigned seats. Almost every day for like, I want to say 6 months, he serenaded me with the Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River. He would literally sing it to me, like, cry me a river, tell me, whatever, like, however the song goes. Like, to this day, if I listen to that song, I remember him because of him serenading me, which is not really a song you serenade somebody with, because it's talking about cheating, but yeah, he would literally sing it to me, and I'm like, okay, but he would be like all trying to grab my hand and this and that, and like, but then when his friend would look, he would just be like ha ha ha, like look, I'm serenading her, like as in a prank, but why are you doing it though? So he would do like little stuff like that, or he would just be like asking me how I am and this and that, or like he asked me too who I liked, and different little things to show that he liked me. But then like other times, like I would turn around and he was like, you know, like talking to his friend, or like, you know, like they were like mouthing stuff to each other, and he was just like, oh, like that I was like chubby, like I had no chance or whatever, which I never, like I was super shy, did not flirt at all with him. I was not giving him any signal that I liked it because I was like so timid, so shy. Like he would serenade me and I would just be like, he literally would be like singing to me over here and I'd just be like, I don't know what to do. Like I wasn't super shy. I would see little stuff like that where he would just like in front of his friends like make fun of me. I remember at one point it was homecoming, and that if you don't live in the U.S., like it's a big deal, like for throughout the high school, like homecoming, like especially with football players, like there's a dance and all this stuff, and then get dates. He asked me to homecoming, like that is pretty big because he was a football player, like, and he literally asked me like if I wanted to go with him. My camera turned off. So yeah, he was like, hey, so the homecoming. I was like, yeah. And he's like, do you want to go with me? Like, I had asked these other girls, but they already have dates. Like, kind of like, oh, great, thanks. Like, so I'm like, last pick. So if you want to go, like, he was like trying to do me a favor in a way, which I was like anti like that. Like I was getting into like rock music and all this stuff and being emo. So I was not even like, oh my God, dance, yes, you know? He's like, come on, go to the dance with me. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go to this stupid dance. And he tried to sing to me like again. And I was just like, can you please, like, I literally, I feel like I said, you mess with me every single day. Can you please, just for today, just leave me alone. I'm not feeling well at all. Just like, just don't talk to me. Just leave me alone. And we were sitting in one of those like science desks that are black. And so it was like two per table. And so I just put my head down. And like I had my head down and stuff like that. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, please just leave me alone. He's just like, once I literally told him that whole speech, I was like, you mess with me every day, just this day, please just leave me alone. Like he left me alone. And I think I had my period too. I think I just got my period too. So it was around this time, like Halloween time. Because I remember like my very first time I got my period, it was on Halloween. The teacher starts talking. She tells us what we're going to do for the day, this and that. She's like, is there any questions? And I'm just like looking at the teacher like that because I was still like leaning and like, I wasn't feeling well. His hands shoot straight up and I grow red because immediately I know he's going to make this about me. Like I said, he was not shy about like flirting like loudly like to me and in front of people. Like, he may have let them like, made it seem like a joke, but like I just knew he's gonna make it about me. Like whatever his hand was raised for, it was about me. Like I knew it, so I like went down. Like I just knew, I knew it. And then so the teacher calls on him. I think he said, Miss, something's wrong with Roxanne. She won't talk to me. Like I just want to know what's wrong with her. Like. Literally, everybody was quiet. And the teacher, like, looks at me, and she's just awkwardly like, which I feel so bad because she was asking for if we had questions about the assignment, not on, like, personal relationships. And so she was just like, and he just kept going. He's like, I don't know what's wrong with her. She told me to leave her alone. I was just asking her a question, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, oh my God, please kill me. Somebody kill me. Because like other people start like snickering because like, what the heck, And so the teacher's just like, you know what? Just just leave her alone for now. You know, you guys can take your time because I don't know, some assignment we have to do together or something. She's like, just leave her alone and stuff like that. And I was just like mortified. I'm just like, so he did a bunch of stuff like that. That's where I'm gonna leave it. So he would flirt a lot and like embarrass me, like, because I was really timid, really shy, but he would be flirting and serenading me and like, ugh. So at one point, for some reason, my mom like kept getting a lot of candy from Mexico because we live like really close to the border of Mexico, and so she got a bunch of candy, or she kept getting candy, and I decided to sell at school just to get money. Like I would literally sell like a little candy for like 25 cents. You know, it wasn't like a lot, like I was banking it. But I decided to sell it. I don't know why. I don't know. I was like the most shyest person ever. But the one friend that I had in all my classes, she was like kind of like the dealer, I guess you could say. I had the product, but she would be the one talking and stuff. And like I would just be like, yeah, that one is a quarter. And she'd be like, okay, it's a quarter, like whatever, and all stuff. So if people didn't have money and they wanted to buy, our deal was that like they would give us something like a pencil or a pen, and the next day they would have to give us a quarter, whatever money that they owed us, and then we would give them back their stuff. It was like a total business, you guys. Like what? Like I was in 8th grade. I don't even know how old that is, but like, okay. So that was our deal or whatever, right? And so then we're in that science class, and I'm sitting in the back with my friend because like it was before class, so it wasn't like I was sitting in my assigned seat. So he goes, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna start bothering me. He's like, hey, I wanted candy, but I don't have any money. And then so I'm like, well, if you want to buy something, you can pay us tomorrow, but you need to give us something. And he's like what? I was like a pen, like eraser, like basically anything, you know what I mean? He's just like, how about a kiss or something like that? And I'm just like I didn't say anything. I think I'll admit it here. I secretly wanted to see if he would kiss me, and I would have not stopped him. Because, like, I thought he was cute. Like, he just bothered me a lot, and I feel like he would have just wanted to be, like, secretly my boyfriend. Like, so I think that's good that I didn't fall for him. But so he said, how about a kiss? Like, and then I was just like, I just laughed it off, and he's like, no, seriously, and then you can return it back to me. Like, so smooth. Like, what? That is really smooth now that I think about it, because he's gonna kiss me, I'm gonna give him the candy, and then he's gonna pay for it tomorrow, and then I'm gonna return the kiss. Like, come on. If you really like didn't like big girls and this and that, like, why are you flirting with me? Why are you wanting to kiss me? Like, come on. Like, I thought you're a jock and you can get like any girl. Anyways, so then I just laughed it off. I didn't say yes, I didn't say no, because I secretly wanted him to do it. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Like, I don't know. And so then he's just leaning like that, and I'm just like looking at him and stuff like that. But I pretend I'm not looking at him because he's literally looking at my lips and at my eyes, and I'm just like shy as freak at that point. Like, well, I kind of still am shy, but you know. And so I'm just looking around, and there's other people that are wanting to buy, and I'm just like, you know, pretending I'm busy. He goes and leans, you guys, and I'm literally turning like that to meet him. Like, because I could see what he was doing. And I did see, like, I was going to go for it. Like, I don't know if I would have, in the end, like, I would have been like, whoa, like, I don't know. But, like, we got really close, you guys. Like, he was, like, leaning, like, because I was, like, sitting down, and he was, like, up. He was, like, leaning down towards me. And I like, was busy over here. But I, like, as soon as I saw him coming down, I'm like, oh, so, yeah, let's meet it here in the middle. So we're like maybe this close to our lips are like this close, and my friend that is like my business partner, she's just like, you know, when like the whole mom thing where there's like they're driving in a car and they like stop, like, you know, they get the child like through like the chest. That's what she did to me, you guys. She went like that, and she's like, Roxanne! And I just go back like, oh, what? And then so he backs up like that, and she's like, he was trying to kiss you. And I was just like, what? I was so embarrassed that we had gotten caught, like, and I was going for it. Like, I tried to play it off to her that I wasn't, but she was like, he was trying to kiss you. What were you doing? And I was just like, what? You know? And so and then he was like trying to play off that he wasn't. So he's like, so can I pay you tomorrow? Da, da, da. I was like, you know what? Have it. Like, I literally ended up giving it to him, and I don't even think he paid me ever. And then so he got the candy and like went away because he was, I feel like he turned red too, because like there was people all around because they wanted to see the candy that I had and like to see what they were gonna buy. And then so this one makes a big spectacle of it when we were gonna share moments. So he got really shy. He just got the candy and bolted to our desk. And yeah, so my friend's just laughing. She's like, dude, he was so gonna kiss you. And I'm just like, no, like, I didn't see that. So to this day, like, that's a really cute, like, little moment. But again, like, I didn't really like him. I literally saw him in high school, like, in the mall randomly. Like, I looked at him, I'm like, oh, like, I got like instant flashbacks. And he ended up going to a different high school, so we never saw each other again. But I always wondered, and I really wish I would know, like, what the hell was up, because like our whole relationship, like, I didn't understand. It was really weird. I want to say he didn't like me. I don't know, but that was like, I guess, an innocent little moment thing because I was like a kid and he was a kid. But like, yeah, again, he was like a jerk too at the same time. Like, he was like super nice to me and all this stuff and stuff. Like, I knew he liked me. I feel like he liked me. You guys can tell me your opinion. I feel like you guys already are. But yeah, I feel like he didn't want to show that much that age. Like, they don't want to be seen now, like, being cool and like, especially because he was a jock and I was like so like turning emo, and it's like, what? But yeah, that happened. So those are my two other stories of like my almost been kissed. If you haven't checked out my first part of when I tell you guys my like little secret, I think it was like when I hit 2,000, I decided to tell you guys like that little secret that I had, and I'm almost at 3,000. That's like bonkers to me. So thank you guys for subscribing and like finding me. I didn't know that was gonna do so well, but yeah, I just wanted to share like little stories of like the times that I have almost been kissed. I can't think of any more. I might have more. I don't think so because I would have remembered. So those are like probably the only times I've almost really been kissed, and stuff. But yeah, now you guys know the times that I've almost been kissed, even though I still haven't been kissed and it hasn't happened. Thank you guys for checking this out. I hope you guys found it entertaining, like going back memory lane of like stuff that have happened to me. This is a collab with my friend Velma. So if you haven't seen her video, definitely check it out. I'll have the first link in the description. So definitely check her out. She is amazing, and she will also have a kissing story time for you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this, you guys should watch her and definitely subscribe because she's amazing. Oh God, now it's pouring outside. If you hear the rain, I'm sorry, but it's very gloomy. And again, sorry I'm not wearing any makeup. Don't be so harsh on me. I thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching my videos. Like, I just feel like I just love like all you guys commenting and all the love that you guys send me. I did want to say that I'm gonna do a Q&A pretty soon, so definitely ask the questions, any questions that you guys have down below. I feel like in my last couple of videos, I always try to reply to all of you guys because I love like the love that you guys send me. Like, so any little comment that you guys give me, I try to reply. If you guys haven't seen my other videos, you can definitely check it out. I try to reply to everybody, but there are definitely like a lot of questions that I get a lot of, like similar questions, and sometimes I get annoyed because it's like stuff that I'm self-conscious about, or like I don't like to think about, and like people, I guess, just want to know and like ask. And so like I felt like in one of my recent videos somebody asked something and I just answered very bluntly, but like kind of like generalized too, and so I don't know, I felt really bad because then they felt bad about asking me because of the way I answered. I don't want to go into detail that much. Maybe I'll express it in the Q&A. I feel really bad because they felt bad about asking that when they didn't know that a lot of people ask that a lot. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But there's a lot of questions that a lot of people always ask, and I hate always answering it. So I'm thinking of doing Q&A of frequently asked questions that I always get that I'm just going to answer in that one video so I don't ever have to answer again. Because like I said, some of the things like I'm okay with answering. Like, you know, people have asked me now, like, oh, have you still not been kids? And I'm like, no, like, it hasn't happened yet. Like, that's okay, but I will answer all of those questions, like frequently asked questions, and any questions that you guys ask down below in that future Q&A. So definitely ask any questions that you guys have, and I will answer them in that video. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Definitely check out my Dia & Co once that video's up, if it's not already up. It should be the next one up. But thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys, and have an amazing day, and hopefully less rainy days. Bye.
To be realistic, you know what they say, hope for the best, race for a serial killer. Text me in case I need an excuse to bail.
I do see that I've gained some followers after I posted my video, and I'm guessing it's because of me saying that I will update you guys on Snapchat about my love life. And I think it's just that like Snapchat is so easy to just post something and like it'll be erased within 24 hours, while if my channel, like, it's there, you know. Any guy that I'm talking to or I meet, I don't want to bring up YouTube at all, because then they'd ask for it and want to see my channel, and I share so much of my channel. Like, all a guy would have to do is read my titles of my videos and like know way more about me than I do about them, so it would just be very uncomfortable. So I would not be comfortable with them knowing my YouTube. And I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard because I am proud of my YouTube and I love sharing and talking about it, but yeah, I just rather not put all of my life out there. So yeah, I'm definitely guarding my heart, and I'm not trying to fall for him or anything like that, because I don't want to like him a lot and then realize that he didn't, you know. Yeah, there's like little things that make me think like he could like me, but then I don't know, it could be all in my head, like, you know, like, I don't know. So I gotta stop that, and I'm just gonna think of him as a friend for now. It's just funny because I've been so close off of like liking any guys or love in general for like the past like 4 years, and then like I started off October with like, oh, I'm gonna try Tinder, and like, you know, putting myself out there, and then here's this guy that I actually meet in person, and I don't know, it's just things like that go hand in hand, where if you're closed off, you just don't know, like, you know, people will be like, oh, that guy was hitting on you, and I'm like, really? Like, no. But once you open yourself up for the possibility and like actually, like, you know, saying that you're ready for it, you start noticing things around you, and it's completely different. Than I don't think any of that makes sense, but what I mean is just like when I was so closed off, I just didn't see any guys liking me or hating on me or anything, like even if they blatantly would, because of so. And don't get me wrong, I'm still guarded, but it's just a different mentality that I'm at, that I'm like, oh, I'm ready for love and I'm ready to, you know, find somebody and stuff, so it's totally different. I guess my best advice would be, if somebody's like me, is stay guarded, definitely, but it's okay to say that, you know, you like being single, but you wouldn't mind not being single, that you're looking. I'm a huge believer in what's meant to be will happen, so wish everybody good luck, whether you're in a relationship or not in a relationship. I wish you guys the best in your life.